welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing an interview with Khyrese. If you don't know who Khyrese is, we're going to get into more about him in this video, obviously. However, he was a winner on Taking the Next Step and he was on The Next Step. But I would just like to say, obviously this intro is really random because I'm in the most random room ever. I'm bending down right now. This is me stood up. However, I filmed this video last week, I think it was. It's meant to come out on Wednesday, but now it's coming out on Sunday because of like editing problems. However, it's coming out and I lost my intro for it, so this is the intro. So yeah, if you're interested in this interview, then please keep watching.
Erin, I was the first winner of Taking the Next Step, and I was also Cooper in season 4.5 of The Next Step, aka Amanda's cousin. Oh wow, that was such a big question from straight. Wow, there's so much to like about dancing though. Just how much of an expression it is, how freeing it is. For me, I'm a very shy person. You might hear it from a lot of dancers, but I'm a very shy person. Before I was dancing, it was really hard to get more than 2-word answers out of me. And dance, when music turns on, you really become a different person, the most confident version of yourself. And for me, dance has really no limits of what it can do, what it can accomplish. So I love how limitless it is, and my favorite part of it is just all about expressing who you are in the most purest and honest form in a way. Any favorite dance moves? I would just say God. Oh my god, these questions are actually really good, but I don't actually know. I don't really have a distinctive one, to be honest. I have like specialty tricks in a way, but I don't really have any favorite moves. I'd say a woe is pretty nice though. A woe always feels good. That feeling just feels real good. So yeah, I would say a simple woe always feels nice. Dance. I would say dancing with either Chris Brown. He was someone that very inspired me when I was starting and just kind of getting into dance. Seeing him as a male dancing on music videos and singing made it look so cool, and he was like picking up girls while he's dancing and stuff, and the cool moves and everything like that. I'd just love to dance on some sort of music video tour, even if it was some sort of 1 minute thing. Anything with Chris Brown would be sick because that's just kind of dancing with the person that started you off on this journey in the first place. So yeah. Oh, it has to be duet. Damn, I would have made some amazing group dance. Okay, duet. I have three possibles. Um, I'd love to actually do a duet with my cousin Amanda. I'd love to do that. West, because he was my favorite guy, and just the OG of myself. If you watch Take a Next Step, I fell over when I met him because I was such in awe of just him as a person, and meeting him also was another layer of just awesomeness. And then I would say, let me throw a girl, another girl. I'd say either Rochelle or Giselle. Yeah, either Rochelle or Giselle. That would be amazing as well. Relatively late, actually. I wasn't an early starter. I actually started dancing, I would say no distinctive age, because everyone kind of counts of when I started doing dance classes or when I was just dancing at home or my first competition. So I'd say about 10 or 11 years old, and then I started that next step journey at 14. So I was still very new to dance and didn't really have a lot of experience in it. I'll break this down in kind of two halves. I'd say the next step side, it was definitely West. West was the guy for me. West was someone that personally, there's not really much TV shows that's not celebrity competitions or like there's always Britain's Got Talent and stuff like that, but there isn't many like that. And to have a guy or that looks like me, dances kind of similar to me, and someone that I could take as a role model, and someone that even though it was his character and it is him as a person, brings such positive energy, always helping other people, but also succeeding himself. He kind of showed me how to be as a dancer and try and have that positive energy and environment to bring it to other people. So that's awesome. And then on my other side is my mum. My mum is my best friend. My mum is my hero, inspiration, and all sorts. My mum was the only person that came with me through taking the next step, and me and her was literally a tag team for it all. And she doesn't know too much about dance, but me and my mom bond because we watch dance videos. We watch the next step from one to current seasons together. We've literally gone through it together, so it's been wild. She's always believed in me, and it was emotional. Going from season one to watching it, then being in Studio A together was just amazing. Keeps me motivated to dance really would be my people around me, my friends, my family, anything from a clip that you see on YouTube to Instagram to um, TV shows, anything. I feel like always, if you feel of a lack of energy, come to the people that you love around you, and I'm sure that if they truly have that love as well, they will put you back on your feet and keep running and keep moving because sometimes you feel a lack of inspiration, especially in this time, and sometimes you just need to talk to a friend and just be honest about how you feel, and they will put you back on the right track because they know exactly what you may need, what you may not need to hear, and exactly what can keep you pushing. But yeah, I would say um just keeping on giving my time to my friends, and they will give it back as well. So that also keeps me motivated. And actually, there's also one. Sometimes having a little bit of a break. Sometimes having a little mental break from dance is such a positive thing. Whether that's like an afternoon when you can easily train, but you train 5 days in a row, and you just want to spend that time watching a film or anything like that, or going on a video call or playing a game, do it because it gives you that mental gap for you to actually figure out maybe what your body needs. Maybe you're tired, maybe you need more sleep. Sometimes those chill moments really bring you back to like a recharge in a way. So I would say that all the time is just give yourself rest, reach out to your friends and family, and don't be hard on yourself as well. Jeez, what's my highlight of 2020? I would say all the people I've met through 2020. All the people I've met through 2020, all the new people, old people that I've kind of reignited with and reunited with. I would say doing a short film that is kind of dance related, but a short film for Black Lives Matter, doing something that I care about and putting out a short film, and I got to collaborate with 300 people from different countries. Some were dancers, some weren't dancers. Having some of my next step family involved, some of my first dance teachers, first dance friends, people from around the world that I don't get to see. It was just amazing combining all these different chapters on my dance journey together in one video. It was amazing. I've never done a short film like that, so putting myself out there on the spot was pretty challenging and took a month to complete, but I made it happen, and that was also a big just achievement, and getting to show my mom at the end and seeing her reaction, and also getting to spend more time with people, getting to spend more time, getting to talk to new people. It's been actually really great. 2020 has been, even though it's been a sucky year, it's brought this. fair share of blessings to my life, so I'm really happy for it. I would say first of all, just I I got taught this kind of quote really young as a kid. I would say like 12 years old, and it's always kind of kept with me. And that was fight for success, or fight for whatever you'd want, or fight for what you believe in, or fight for what you love as much as you need to breathe. And that really stuck to me, because if what you want and what you love and what you do is really important to you, then you'll 100% give it everything you have and commit to it. Don't matter what anyone says or what anyone thinks. If it makes you happy, if it makes you feel alive or good inside, then do that and give 100% to it. Feel fulfilled that at least if you don't make it to exactly where you want to be, you've made it to as close as you needed to be. And if you enjoy the journey, it's not about the destination realistically. It's just all about how you do things and what you do with your time to do those things. So fighting for success, whatever you want to put. And that's why I love that quote, is because it's fighting for whatever you want to put in that gap as much as you need to breathe. So that was something I took into through the take a next step journey, through a lot of myself now, is just don't don't hold yourself back. Just fight for what you want, because you only have one chance to really do it, you know? Okay, I would say, oh, three words. I'm just gonna quickly explain them. Just educational, because I learned a lot about myself. I learned about who I am as a dancer, and I learned throughout those challenges and all those hard moments that I had, because there was tough moments. I learned how to really deal with myself, how to take myself away, and really refocus, because there was tough times where I felt like, damn, do I even want to do this anymore? And then I had to take that time to really rethink, and I was just like, yeah, this is this is what I want to do. um I would say loving, because all of us were so close. Everyone on the show, I would say, from the audition, I already had close friends, and I met those friends, and we got all the way to the final three, me, Erin, and Joe. And the top six, everyone, we were all top six. I went to Canada. We're all so close. We all reunite. We all have group chats. All our parents stick together, and all of us have moved on to such amazing different things. Julia was a Britain's Got Talent Golden Buzzer. Other people have been on music videos, tours, and everything like that. It's been amazing. And then my last word would literally be just humbling, because I got to dance in front of people that has inspired me and people that motivated me to keep pushing when I thought I would never really get there. So I felt humbled to even be in the same room, let alone share the dance floor with those people. So, and it was just amazing. Like, being in Studio A meant more to me than being in an arena, because that was just that iconic place. Like, for football fans, they would love to perform and play in their local arena or the anything they want to, but that was my Wembley. That place was my O2. So that's why it's just so special to me. Everyone, pretty much everyone. I would say, yeah, I check up on them. We meet up. Um, yeah, everyone that I'm in contact with, all from about the final 50 of nationals, if you watch Take a Next Step, to the top six that was in Canada. I'm in contact with all those people. Some of them I did know before the show, some of them I didn't, which made it awesome. I didn't know too many people. I knew like three or four just from around competitions and more the hip hop dance scene. And then, yeah, now I'm just have a multiple connected family. And also I learned a lot about different other styles. So they connected me with other people that I may be dancing with now in college or university or anything like that. And on the next step side of things, I'm in contact with everyone that was on my season and seasons above, and also some of the OG guys. Obviously, I mentioned Victoria, um, Samantha, um, that plays Stephanie on the show. Sorry, Giselle, Briar. Me and her actually share the same birthday, which is kind of weird. Miles. Um, I did obviously a collab video on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. With Kingston, Noah, and Isaiah Henry. Them two are just like my absolute brothers. They've always just been such a blessing to me. I've recently connected with Sage, Liam, and a couple of the other newer guys, but those two and also Alexandra, they're just absolute legends and some of my closest family, and I can come to them about anything. I've come to them with times of just I don't know how to feel. I feel unmotivated, and that's exactly coming to your friends and things like that. And yeah, they're just brothers. I have so much love for them. Oh, yeah, but it's weird because I'm in like a weird situation because I was there in Canada for a month long. Doing take a next step to the next step, it took a month. I was on set filming my episode for about 3 of those days. And then there was also other cool stuff that happened off camera with the cast and with the taking the next step cast as well, which I kind of could go into. I don't, not really sure, but I would 100% go back. Damn it, I can't say any spoilers. Anyway, I would 100% cut that. I'd love to 100% go back. It was just the best experience ever, and living in Canada for a month was awesome. Like so different to UK, but similar. I'm from London, so it was amazing. So I'd love to go back 100%. Oh, okay. I actually haven't. I haven't watched season 7 yet. I was at a point where the next step was actually the reason why I grew a big following, and I started getting requested to travel around the world and do different things. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the character exits on the show where they go on to tours and TV shows, that's what does happen to some of the cast in real life. Like they do go on to other things because the next step is such a big launching point for people's careers and make stars out of people. Look at Wes now; he's on an X-Men movie. Like that's crazy. So it really launched me off to different things, and I haven't been able to watch because I love to watch it with my mum. That's our thing. So I wouldn't want to watch it without my mum. But in this lockdown, we've literally blasted through the whole of season 5. We done the Christmas special. We did season 6, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is gonna be a question, but one of my favorite group dances, that finale of season 6, um, the red to the white, or it's white to the red, and that Miles send off was, I would say that's a one dance I would love to be in myself. And yeah, we're starting season 7 tonight actually, so that's gonna be sick because I have some friends on season 7, and I've never seen them actually like dance or be on the show. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what their characters like on the show, because some are very similar, but some are very different to them as people. Not having dance, because dance, when something's such a big part of your life, you actually don't know what you would do without it. And I would be in a completely different place and have completely different friends and stuff like that, because once you're a dancer or artist or any kind of creative person, you kind of very much think different to other people. um your ideas are very different to others, and you know how to make any little light bulb in your head just happen. I would say I'm a very big computer nerd. I'm a very big computer nerd. I love video games. I edit, animate, next step dances and put like illusions and fireballs and stuff like that. I actually went to a performing arts school, and everyone thinks I actually took dance as my course, but I actually took computer science. And yeah, actually did a lot of that stuff, building websites, building video games, Photoshop, different stuff like that. So on that computer side, yeah. I also had um I would say also some kind of sport as well. I was a big lover of basketball, and I was very good at it, but not good at it to the stage of where I worked on it like dance, because dance was always there. But I also picked that up really late. So either some kind of sport or on the technological side. Quite a few. There is quite a few. Um, they all go from like really serious to really weird. One thing, cook. I wish I could cook really well. I wish I was like Gordon Ramsay that could literally, you could give like 5 ingredients and you could just make something amazing. That would be cool. I wish I actually got into it by one of the Next Step guys, Eldon, and he showed me like a lot of the tricks he was doing. I was asking him about it, and I was asking him about one trick that he does. It's a 540 kick. When he does it in a few different dances, and I was like, oh yeah, how'd you do it? And he got it off of martial arts and different stuff like that. And he really educated me on, you don't need to have dance inspirations to influence your dance. And then from that, I started watching martial arts a lot, and I was like, damn, I wish I could do this, but it's a really dedication thing. So, and it is kind of time consuming. So if I couldn't dance anymore, maybe I'd go to that. But yeah, I would say that, and then also skateboarding. Skateboarding, yeah, I would love to skateboard and stuff like that, and do tricks and like flick the board up and stuff. That would be amazing. Um, I would say how many hours I spent training really depends on the day. Normally, I would maybe train with a few classes or my dance crew company. And then I'll train by myself. So it really depends. Sometimes I would only do my classes and then come home, do my classes and then train at home for, I would say sometimes if I'm doing nothing, 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, minimum 2 hours though. Minimum is 2 hours. So it just really depends how I'm feeling. But I try and switch it up all the time, whether that's dance related or conditioning or something like that. I try and like switch it up all the time. Um, yeah, because to be honest, with this question, I feel like everyone can give advice because everyone was a starter, and being a late starter as well. I would say, first of all, don't compare yourself to others. On Take a Next Step, I bashed myself a lot behind the scenes because I wasn't a technical dancer. I wasn't dancing for as long as some people was. I didn't do baby ballet and stuff like that. Don't compare yourself to others because everyone has a different journey. Everyone progresses at different times. Everyone grows at different speeds. So honestly, don't compare yourself to anyone because you are one of a kind, you are unique, and you're special in your own way. You just may take longer than some people to find what makes you special, but when you do, you're just gonna literally soar like this constantly, and it takes people a while. For me, I had experience that forced me to grow. I didn't have a choice but to grow. So I grew a bit quicker, and sometimes you'll grow and you'll stop and then you'll grow again. But try to just never compare yourself to anyone else. Because most of the time, you're just being your biggest critic and you're actually not as bad as what you think you are. Or you don't sound as bad or you don't act as bad. And yeah, just keep throwing yourself in the deep end and don't compare yourself to others. I've coped with the pandemic quite well. Apart from looking at the news and seeing the state of the world of what it's in, apart from that, I feel like, apart from that, kind of hurts me because I feel like if you're a person that really cares for other people and other things like that, and don't really want to see anyone in a bad time, you'll feel pretty down watching the news like that. So I try and stay away from it. That's one thing I stay away from. only unless it's an announcement of a different kind of system or anything they're doing off. Apart from that, I don't pay attention to it. But it's been great because I've got to take online classes with some of my favorite dancers. I've got to spend a lot of time with my mum. Sometimes traveling and being older now and traveling without my mum, we really miss each other a lot. My mum works in the NHS and she's busy in the day, I'm busy in the night. I'm gone in the weekends and we don't really get to spend time with each other. So we get to have movie nights, next step binging, we get to really connect. I live with my nan as well and I get to look after her in the daytime, binge with my mum in the evening. It's great. I get to spend so much time with my family, and also I get to help other people and hopefully motivate other people to keep doing what they love, whether that's dance or non-dance, via Insta, via simple live streams, via just doing my own online classes. Giving people to do something to do always will make you feel good in a lockdown because you feel like you're doing more than just benefiting yourself. I'll speak on choreographic terms, and then I'll say like one next step knowledge that only the cast know. No one else knows this, and if you watch it back, you'll quite kind of realize. But on my with choreographing, I choreograph in different ways. Sometimes with a story, sometimes with an idea, or sometimes just for fun and just having a vibe. But I would say, first of all, I would find a song that I really connect to. I don't I don't always like to do trendy songs or songs that are popular. I do enjoy them, but if I don't connect to them, then I just won't choreograph to them. I'll freestyle because that's just a fun thing to do and you don't need to necessarily connect. But I'll connect to it first, and if it has that initial feeling and makes me bop my head and stuff like that, then I'll freestyle to it. I'll sometimes record the freestyle or little things that felt good. I would keep and take that and kind of integrate that, or maybe that would be the highlight middle bit, and then I'll create the ending and the opening. So it's kind of like a little structure there. Or what I would do is literally just break apart the song lyric by lyric and then hear all the sounds like basses or drums or pianos, and then work out exactly by eight what I want to hit on or what I want to chill on or what I want to groove on. So I kind of storyboard the dance and then just fill in all the spaces. So I have a few different ways. It just depends on what the story really is. And if it is a story, then beginning to end, I'll work out what I want to show or what I want to tell. And then I'll just make sure the dance correlates. And normally I film the progression of them. I film the progression of the dance, so I can always look back at it and be like, yeah, this is meant to be the climax now. I'm kind of doing this section a bit too long. It always keeps you on your toes and also keeps it relevant to whatever you want to achieve with the dance. And then with choreography, I didn't actually choreograph my next step dances. All my next step dances were completely improv, they were completely freestyled. All of my ones from Take a Next Step, my final solo that I did on the show was all improv. I didn't actually. So Abby Wright, Amy Wright, the choreographer, was like, yeah, so we want you to do Oxygen again from Take a Next Step. And I was like, okay, cool, that's great. And I was like, oh, Eldon, there's a song, pressure. And then they were like, I was gonna choreograph you something, but I saw the choreo and I thought that was great. And I was like, I just improv. And they were like, oh, okay, so we're just gonna get a bunch of cameras and we're gonna film the dance. Like I filmed it about 5 times, full out. I didn't take a break because I just wanted it to be sick. And on the scene, there's Brittany Riley watching me that watches me all 5 times, and then there's also Isaiah watching me, and I was like, and then there's Frank the creator. And then there's also all the other cast are watching outside the monitor of Studio A. And I was like screaming in my head. But it was fun, and it was kind of cool to just be free in that moment, not structure and set myself to one thing. I just let the emotion and let all that out in dance. They took a lot of different bits from different takes and stuff like that, but it was just fun to just really fully embrace it and just let myself go. There's one part in the end where I hold this handstand, and it was like the first take where I held it for too long, and you can actually see my face, and my face was like, I'm holding this for too long. If you watch back my face, I start talking while I'm in the handstand, and I'm like, I've missed the beat drop. I've missed the beat drop. So I would say, yeah, just do what feels to you. Everyone has different ways of doing it. Some people do freestyle, some people just choreograph. It's just up to you. But yeah, that was just a funny next step story. And then Riley tells me, you got stuck in that handstand, didn't you? I was like, yeah. So, and I was still fangirling, so. Oh my god. Okay. Oh geez, you should have prepared me with this, because I I don't know why, but as a fan, I feel like I think all of us guys do this, but we kind of make our own like series of, oh yeah, I wish they went to this comp, and then this person had rival with this person, and then they brought in this group. I wish, like, oh gosh, okay. Oh, next step, I'm just gonna break down the major bits. Okay, first of all, okay, they do an East and West kind of thing, but with all the OGs coming back against all the new ones to like prove themselves or something like that. The new ones have been slacking off, and they aren't cooperating as a team, and they get them to do this challenge to really like reignite their chemistry again. And they get all the originals. So you get Tiffany, you got Chloe, you got everyone, and they do like they have like so amount of days to make a piece, and they go piece for piece, and obviously they win or lose, I don't know, but I know everyone want the OGs to win probably. And then after that, they get a big mega group mashup, the ultimate A troop. That would be awesome. And then they end the episode on dancing together, because that would be flipping amazing. So I don't know, that's the first one I could think of, but yeah, I'd say that would be great, because they had the Christmas special, but everyone was like, please dance together, please dance together. And then they didn't. They kind of just jammed in the circle. It was nice, but it was like, just at least one chorus, just please. And my mum was like, and then when the episode ended, she was like, oh, okay. So yeah, just something with the new ones and the OGs, and like that kind of passing of the torch kind of thing would be amazing. Just like add a big send off for all of them, because I feel like not all of them got the proper send offs needed. Not all of them really like got to go on a high. So I think that would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so my Instagram is Khyrese, KHYRESE_official on Instagram. And that's just kind of my main site that you can see everything and anything, and stay up to date with dance and everything. And much love to the TNS fandom. I love you guys all. And yeah, lots of love. Have a good one, guys.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Remember to subscribe down below. Again, like I said, I filmed this ages ago. So that's why I've lost the intro and outro. So yeah, however, we're really close to 600 subscribers, so I would appreciate so much if you was to go and subscribe. It's literally just a few clicks below this video, so if you could go do that, it would mean everything to me. And I also have a very exciting idea for when I reach 1k subscribers. So if you guys want to go subscribe and get me to my big goal, then please go do so. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!